Ha ha ha. Hello, hello. Recording. Probably. Cool. The reason I'm showing all this is just because it's so hard to use the YouTube editor. I don't ever post on YouTube. I watch hundreds, I'm not exaggerating, probably hundreds of YouTube videos every day. It's been like that for like 6 years. But when it comes to posting on YouTube myself, it's so hard because the video editor sucks. And I don't want to spend around $60 to $80 a month on a editing service that I don't know how to use, even if I had 1,000 YouTube videos in front of me. Call me stupid. I don't know, because a lot of people are obviously doing it. But I don't have that much time or money to do that. And a lot of those people doing that aren't even using YouTube for money. They're just doing it for fun. So it's like an extremely expensive, very hard hobby, that's normal, makes sense, cool, and you're creating content. I understand that. But for me, there are a lot of other things that I have that are like that. Like normal hobbies that cost a lot of money and a lot of time, that like video games, for example, Anyways, so today I'm gonna be talking about Lego, right? My dog's probably about to start barking right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna really be editing these videos. It's like a stream, but different. Anyways, so oh my gosh, this crazy dog is gonna be the enemy. Sorry about that. If you hear my dog barking in the background, I'm very sorry. Anyways, today I'm gonna just be talking about Lego. Because recently I've been thinking, just watching YouTube videos and being like, I kind of want to start building Lego sets again. I did when I was really little, and it was like my favorite thing ever to do. Build Lego sets. I loved them. I spent like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands, honestly, on Lego sets. It's stupid when I was little. So I'm like, I want to start building Lego sets again. It's fun, it's satisfying, and it's cool. I don't care if you think they're toys. Gunplas are toys, but you don't play with them. You build them, and they look super cool. Come on. You don't want to build this yourself? Look at this. Look at these. You don't want to make these? These look so cool. And these are such crazy dioramas, too, that people spend hundreds of hours working on. You know how long it takes to make this? They don't come in the box like this. People have to... But you don't play with them, so they're not really toys. You see? All the shading and everything is handmade. You know how long it takes to paint and dry and wash and etch and separate all the and color and organ. It's insane. It's crazy. I mean, there's a mega statue of it in Tokyo. Anyways, Gundam is awesome. That's kind of what Lego's like, But there's not a lot of custom things you do with Legos besides like just making your own. But you don't really paint or etch or anything. But, Anyway, so I was like, I want to do that again. So I remember my grandma, believe it or not, was obsessed with Legos and spent, honestly, probably like $1 million on Lego. I'm not even exaggerating. Probably like $1 million. It's absurd how much she loved Legos. She had like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boxes in her house where she lived. And I remember I would come over every once in a while and help her move them because she had so many. So she gave me a set, and I was like, "Oh, cool," but I don't really like Legos anymore. This is like I believe this was before COVID, I think. And she's like, "Okay, but can you just sell it, and you can keep the money if you want?" I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." So I got a few Lego sets. One was like Lego Angry Birds. One was a like Lego City helicopter, and one was a Lego Star Wars Cantina. Remember that? Remember that thing, right? Han shot first or something. So I'm building that right now because I've held on to it for 3 years and I haven't been able to sell it. The other two sold in like 1 or 2 years, but it's still a long time for it to be up on offer without people wanting to get it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to build a set. That's cool. No worries there. That should be fun. So I'm having so much fun building them, and I'm building them fast because when I was really little I was really dumb and didn't understand how to build them fast, but now obviously I understand toys, so I can build it really fast, and it's super satisfying, and it's cool, seeing what you've created. It's really nice. I like it. I want to build more Lego sets, considering I've tried out Gunpla, and it's way harder to do than Legos just without even etching and coloring them and all that. It's still hard to me. So, intellect very tiny, brain is not very big. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get some Legos. And so I go into the Lego shop. Now, let me give you the experience I had. I've only gone over these two, architecture and the Batman sets, and I had this experience. I'm just going to go over it again. So I went here, and I was like, oh, cool, architecture, that's so sick. I remember when I was little, they had a bunch of these. Now, I'm not exaggerating here. There's probably like 30 of these sets in total. And I've seen, like, all of them. I've seen them all. I think I've built one, just one, maybe, at my grandma's house or something when I was little. So here we got the Great Pyramid of Giza for 100. Let me get really close and uncomfortably close to the microphone. 130 US dollars for a Lego. And you want to know how big this Lego set is? You want to know how absolutely massive it is? The whole point is not loading at all. The whole point is that it's supposed to be minuscule. It's tiny. All these architecture sets are really small. You see how small these pieces are? And like I said, I've been building Lego for a very long time. Or at least when I was little, you know? I'm not that old. So I know how big these pieces are. They're not that big. This thing is like this. It's tiny. $130. Holy crap. The White House. Even smaller, a lot smaller. $100, or sorry, $99.99. It's $100. Okay, so I'm like, there's probably a lot more, right? There's probably a huge selection, right? Also, it's Cyber Monday. What is it? Is it? Wait, is today Cyber Monday? Is today Cyber Monday? What day is Cyber Monday? Cyber Monday is there's no date because today's Monday. It's Cyber Monday. Anyways, sorry. So I'm like, there's probably a lot of architecture sets, right? Like a lot. I could just go through them. So we got New York City for $60. That's a lot, but it does look pretty cool. Taj Mahal for $120. Stupid amount of money, but it does look kind of cool. Paris for $50. I might pay that much money for this. It's a stupid amount of money. I know how incredibly tiny this is. I know how small these pieces are. I'm working with them right now on the set I'm building. This is tiny, but it does look kind of cool. So maybe, I don't know, I might give them my entire bank account. London, $40. Admittedly cooler than Paris. I like it. $40, and it's cheaper. This is cool. Singapore, I would not spend that much money on that. There's a lot of things here that are pretty cool. Tokyo, $60. I would not pay $60 for this. It does look a lot cool. It's probably one of the coolest architecture ones I've seen, but it's not worth $60. But it's out of stock. Oh man! And this one's out of stock. The Statue of Liberty. How did I miss this one? Wait, how big is this one? Big? Oh, this one's actually kind of big. Yeah, I know how big these pieces are. It's probably like this, like a little bit bigger than the $130 one. Yeah, these pieces are they're bigger than normal for architecture ones. Are those new pieces? Anyways, so I'm like, okay, and then I keep scrolling, nothing. Maybe it's a different page. No, one of one. This is one page, and I'm like, okay, well that's stupid and it sucks. I know there's a lot more, and I could pull up the pictures. You can Google it yourself if you want to. So I'm like, where are they? Did they just discontinue them? Lego does that a lot. And you can like only find them on Amazon. Sure, whatever, I guess. But these are out of stock. Statue of Liberty, Tokyo. Are there any more? These are out of stock. But they're still on the page. Why? I don't know. Are they planning on adding them back to the shop? Maybe, I don't know. But if all the others I assume are out of stock, why aren't they on the site? Why can't you? Okay, so there are only like 4 architecture sets. Let's move over to Batman, right? $270. I had to double take. I looked at it, scrolled. What? Scrolled back up, clicked on it, and was like, whoa. Also, the set is 18 plus. Why? Is this a sexual Batmobile? Is this a porn Batmobile? Seriously, why does it say 18 plus? That's a very common. No, that doesn't mean what you think it means. Okay, whatever. So I'm like trying to look for a set that I want to get. You know, I just got into Batman recently, a lot of Batman stuff, and it's cool. You know, so I'm like, maybe this thing. It's kind of small, honestly. If you look at it close up, it's kind of small. There's only 2 minifigures. There's not that much to it. $40. Oh my god, I see what I'm working with here. This looks super cool. I want to make this. It would take a long time too, so I would have fun. $120. Kill me. Batwing, that's super cool. It is pretty big, so I understand if it was like maybe 100. No, it's 200. Double that number. Double. Okay. This is super cool. Maybe like, I don't know, $50, $40. No, $64. This pissed me off the most. Look how tiny this is. It looks really big up on the website. But I'm telling you right now, if you saw the pieces normally, directly in front of you, if you bought the set, look how tiny they are. Look how incredibly minuscule they are. He has like wrap his fingers around the bottom. It's so incredibly small. There's nothing to this. These minifigures aren't rare. They're not old. They're not discontinued. You can find these all over the place. Trust me, I used to be super into minifigures, more than normal Lego sets, which doesn't make much sense, but yeah. And it's $10. It's $10, bro. This looks garbage. Like, who would ever make this? I'm sorry, it doesn't look cool. It kind of looks cool, and he wears it in the movies and stuff, kind of. But why in the world did you ever make this? No one know what it is. It's not that big. It's not that big. I'm sorry. They just made it bigger. I know it's not that big. I know what these pieces are. It's not as big as they make it look here, which I think is illegal, but whatever. It is ugly. $48. And then I started feeling old. I'm 15 and I feel old. I remember sets like that being like $15. Bro, I could make that money if I like take out the trash when I was little. A few days in a row, Good job, son. You took out the trash 3 days in a row. Here's $15. Oh, gee golly, thanks, Dad. What are you gonna spend it on? I'm gonna spend it on this really cool Batman Lego set. That's kind of ugly. I know, but it's cheap. Ha ha ha. No, it's $48 now. I want to. Ooh. Okay. Well, it doesn't need to be themed or anything. Just basic Lego City sets. Okay. At this point, I haven't seen any of these. This is a blind reveal. I'm just gonna look at this. Freight Train, 200 smackaroonies. It is pretty. You know what they've done here? You already know what I'm looking up. I knew it was going to show. Look how many chips are in this bag, right? Not that many. It's a huge bag. Like 90% of it is air. This is a huge meme for a long time, and it's kind of old. But just, how is that related to Lego, you might be asking? Well, they did it for this set. Why is it $200? I don't know. The cars, the bus, they're pretty cool, kind of. They're not big. The minifigures, yeah, there's a lot of them, but they're so incredibly basic. This thing, pretty small as well. But the only thing that's making it this expensive are these tracks. There are so many tracks. There doesn't need to be this many. It's not that cool of a set. They make it look bigger on the box. It's just not. They use so much extra nothing. You're paying for the tracks. It's like with those Lay's bags. You're paying for the air. You're not paying for the actual good stuff. Okay, train station. I guess you can. Okay, I could see how this one is worth like maybe. I'll be generous since Lego is so incredibly expensive. Personally, I'd pay like probably $25, $30 for this. But I'll be generous and say, oh, Lego, they're probably charging $40, $45 for this. 100. You're wrong. 100. 100. More than double that amount. Why? Lunar Research Base. It's so tiny, it's $100. This thing is actually really cool. I would most likely make this. But it's $120. For the minifigures, maybe? I don't know, but I'm not too into those anymore. At this point, I'm not even complaining. I'm just trying to find a set that I want to personally save up for, buy, and have a fun time building. But it's just so incredibly expensive. Because the little remote control thing, yeah, that's probably why it's so expensive. It is a really cool set, though. It's like a bullet train looking thing, $190. Holy crap. Man, kids' toys are just No, it's just Lego. It's just Lego. I have two little cousins now, baby cousins, and I love them so much. And so I go toy shopping sometimes. I'll just be looking for toys. I'm like, oh, little baby Serena would like this, and I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, these are really cheap. And then I'll be like, I want to introduce them to Lego. I want them to be into what I was into when I was their age. And I look at Lego. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I just want to build. I think I want to get them the Dora the Explorer coloring book instead of this, because the Dora Exploring coloring book is $1.50. This is $300 for a man in a bathtub. This is $8. That's an absurd amount of money for something like this. This is so much money. Oh my god! I'm telling you, if you buy this literally anywhere else, it's gonna be like $3. Jesus Christ. Okay. Like I said, at this point, I'm just trying to look for sets that I genuinely want to buy. My budget is 50 or below. So, let's see. This is kind of cool. That's like $60. I'll be fine going over my budget if it's really cool. Not like this though. It's not that cool. Maybe this. It's not that cool. That's too much for that. I probably would have gotten this. I probably would have honestly paid $100 for this, but it's out of stock, so that's fun. No, I'm not paying for that. It doesn't even look that cool. Scorpions. What is this? Why would you ever make that? Come on, just show me some cool stuff. This is really cool. I wouldn't pay $160, but maybe like $100. It's out of stock. Fun. Police station. Okay, this looks really cool. This gets my nostalgia running, but is pretty overpriced, honestly. But you know what? I might pay for it. I don't know. What does back order even mean? I feel really stupid because this is add to back. Why does it say backward? Anyways, do you guys remember? Is it the games? No, I remember Chase. I remember when this game literally just came out. Robert videos? That sounds weird, but no, it's not this. It's not this. No, none of these videos are. What? Is this actually it? No, it's like a cutscene from Chase. Wait, did they not exist anymore? Are you telling me there's no YouTube archives of? Man, I would have loved this content when I was little if I watched this stuff. Anyways, bro, where is it? Old Lego City movies. They're like mini movies. Yes. Yes. Let me put on my headset for this. Yes. It exists. Let me put on my. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. All the nostalgia. This is so cool. Oh, and this music and everything. I remember I was obsessed with this intro. I'd play it all the time on my little CD player. Yeah, there's a bunch of these little mini movies, mini episodes of like robbers doing crazy, funny shenanigans. I always wanted Lego physics to be like this, how their bodies move in ways that Lego pieces can't in the hijinks they get into. I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. That'd be so cool with my little Lego characters. This is pretty realistic, honestly. If the robbers were black, the cops would have found them already. Anyways, yeah, that's cool. A little nostalgia. I've always wanted to get like a set that's like that. Let's see. Anything else that's cool? That I would want to purchase. Wait, is that it? Oh, there's more. But it's all for. These are all like the little kid sets. Okay. This is cool. It's $80 and it's out of stock. Fun. So I can't even give them money. Okay. I don't want to buy a coloring book, man. Well, anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to kind of complain. New stream coming out soon. Possibly Elden Ring gameplay. Possibly Hollow Knight gameplay. Cluster Truck gameplay. Possibly. Just got a bunch of new games on Steam, so I think it'd be cool if I played them on stream. That rhymes. Anyways, so have a good day, everyone. Just kind of wanted to yell at a massive corporate overlords for being huge a-holes. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep it up. See you.